What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Trucking with Trucker D. I'm Trucker D, and we're back at it again. So, we finished up last night's load. And this is different for me because I really don't normally do back-to-back videos, but this is kind of something I wanted to get on here. I just want to see. I'm messing around with the camera still, trying different settings, and want to do some more night footage. So, but I figured I'd get on here and talk about yesterday and where we're at today and what we're doing and where I screwed up at. So, last night, well, this morning I should say, after we finally got done over there and at the Aldi distribution center and got unloaded. We left out of there probably around 5 in the morning. And we got down. It was like 2 hours. I drove down here to the TA, which is just about 3 miles away from where we're picking up today. I mean, my appointment's not till 1:30 in the morning. And it shows an arrival time of 11 after 11, but I'm going to go over the fuel island, get some fuel, and go inside and use the restroom one more time, and probably get over there, I'm going to say roughly around 12:30 or so. The fuel island's been crazy here today. Every time I walked up there, it's been completely packed, so who knows. But yeah, I screwed up booking this load. I've been here all day long. You know, I booked it because it was a double convoy round trip load. And I seen the 1:30 in the morning. And I should have known better. I was thinking, yeah, I'm not going to have enough time anyways after dropping off at Aldi. And I was wrong. I honestly could have probably had a load and been back home already today. But instead, I feel like I wasted a day setting out here in London, Ohio, waiting to go pick up this load that I'm going to have to drive back to Lansing through dark 2-lane Ohio roads. It's either that or go the little bit longer way around and go up 70 to 75, but I want to get to Lansing as quick as possible as soon as they get me loaded over here, because we want to get to Meyer at least before it starts snowing. Now, Lansing's only going to get 1 to 3 inches. But over in Pontiac, where we park the truck, where we live, we're looking at 4 to 8 inches roughly. So, I kind of wish I would have paid more attention and not been so quick to book a load once the truck got fixed. But I have to admit, it's addictive doing this stuff. I mean, it's work, but at the same time, it's addictive also. So, if I would have been a little bit more patient, I probably could have done things different, and I should have been more patient, considering we're only probably going to break even this month. We were down for a whole week, and the first week that we were out for February, I mean, we didn't do too bad going down south, but that was still part of January's loads also. So our expenses this month already with the repairs are more than our normal expenses, you know, with fuel and everything. With just the trailer and the truck being fixed by itself, that cost us around $7,100. So we usually don't spend more than $7,000, $8,000 a month in operating costs when it comes to fuel and our monthly bills and other little miscellaneous things that we pick up for the truck here and there. So we're doing a early morning / late load, something I don't normally do, but we're gonna go ahead and get her done. But let's go ahead and go up here and get fuel, and we'll see y'all out there. Later. Well, that was a quick little drive. We're already over here at Kellogg to pick up, and we got a little bit of a line to get in. And if I wouldn't have read the reviews and looked at the Google map above view and looked at the pictures, I'd have never came in the right way for this place. It's a thing for when you guys come out here. Check your Google Maps, do your above view, look at the pictures, read your reviews. Sometimes that can help you find your destination a little bit easier. But yeah, we went over and got our fuel, and we just got a C.H. Robinson fuel card. And I'm pretty sure I activated it the other day when I was on the computer before I left, because I was planning on using it. And unfortunately, it said the card was inactive. So I ended up using my Fleet Smarts, and it didn't really save me as much as it used to. Fleet Smarts was good back before the new year, but that one and Comdata are really my only two that would save me at TA and Petro. And now that I have the C.H. Robinson, it's supposed to save me as well. But it looks like we got us a little bit of a line to check. I mean, there's a bobtail, and then there's another truck in front of me. It's 11:44, so we're about an hour and 45 minutes early for our appointment. So hopefully we'll get in the dock and get loaded real quickly and get on down the road. I'm really not looking forward to the weather, but I don't think I should really hit anything till I get towards northern Ohio. And we're just west of Columbus right now, so. But yeah, we got a little bit of a drive in Ohio, and then get into Michigan and 23, take that to 96, and hopefully we get up there before the snow starts hitting. It doesn't look like it's going to start getting too cold as far as for the roads freezing. Throat was getting dry. Yeah, it doesn't look like the roads are going to freeze up probably till later on in the day, or get cold enough for it to freeze up, so I guess we'll just play it by ear and see what happens. With that, y'all, I'm going to sit here in this line and get checked in and hopefully get a dock. Wish us luck. We'll see y'all out there. Deuces. morning, everybody. It's about 4 a.m. If you remember the last segment, it was about midnight when we got here. I'm not sure what time they finished loading the truck at. I remember feeling them on here though. So I fell asleep. I decided to get me a little bit of sleep while I was sitting here waiting for them to load. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just waking up. You know, we're getting ready to pull forward here so we can slide our tandems. But I needed a little fire starter this morning to get me going. So I'm making me a little bit of coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna drive up front here and give this guy this paper so we can forgive me, I'm just waking up. Take this down too because I can see this falling, and then get coffee all over the truck. So let's go ahead and pull forward and slide these tandems and drive up front. Here comes the switcher. We'll let him go ahead and get past us so we can pull all the way out. Now, unfortunately, sliding the tandems on this truck or on this trailer is not like sliding the tandems on the trailers at Continental. I wanted a trailer with air slide tandems, but I was not able to find me a trailer that was affordable with that. So with my trailer, you have to come back here, and instead of pulling a little knob, you got this little thing. You pull it all the way out, and it locks in the pins. What do we got back here? I think that's my favorite. Let's get a better look. See. And zoom out so it's not so close. Oh. Let's give it a little bit of light here. Look at that. We got a truck full of Cheez-Its. Haha. Like I said, it's my favorite. Cheez-Its. So, now that we got our handles pulled, walk back up here to the truck. We press our tractor release knob. We slide the tandems back to the position, and then we go out here and I like to make sure that little yellow tag is lined up with that spot where that mount is for the leaf springs. And since we are, lift that up and release, and then we just go ahead and since our pins are kind of already, that one's kind of already coming out and that one still needs to come out, we'll just pull forward a little bit and it should lock those in place. Go ahead and shut our doors while we're back here. Which I'm probably not going to be able to close this one. Maybe. No, that one's not going to close. We're too close to that trailer right there. So, we'll go up here and lock these tandems in and pull forward. Man, I tell you, that wind tonight, or that wind throughout the night last night, you can really feel it blowing the truck around and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this truck forward a little bit so we can lock those tandems in. I like to go ahead and pull it forward, and then that way it kind of locks them. But I'm gonna clean this coffee pot up here real quick, pull forward and shut this other door, and go up here, use the restroom, and get my paperwork, and then we're gonna get on down the road. So wish us luck on the weather to become, or wish us luck on the potential weather that we're gonna endure, and we'll see how this day turns out. As always, I'll be recording. We'll see you out there, y'all. Later. What's happening, y'all? Well, we made it to Lansing. You know, through the rain this morning. It was a bit hectic while it was dark out, but as the sun started coming up, it got a little bit better, and as I got further north, the rain subsided. You know I bitch a lot about other drivers, but some of the stuff these guys out here do, and I'm talking about other CDL holders. The four-wheelers really didn't piss me off today. It was other CDL drivers. I'm on 2-lane road, and you might have seen the footage before this little segment, but I was on 2-lane roads, dark, country roads, raining, and I was hitting 55. I was doing 55, 58, you know, just keeping up pace. And I was still getting passed by other semi-trucks. I got passed by 2 semi-trucks while on a country road, while doing the speed limit at night. Hard visibility and rain, slippery roads. I mean, yeah, they weren't freezing, but I mean, come on now. Why? Why are you going to try to pass somebody out a 2-lane road? Are you in that big of a hurry? Is your life really worth that load that you're pulling? Just so you can get to the next one? You know, you wreck that truck and you die. You ain't pulling no more loads. So, come on, people, let's think. But on another note, this kind of relates to what I'm about to talk about anyways. Back itches a little bit. So, we're here at Meijer, like I said. And my next move really depends on what this weather's going to do. Right now, the temperature has dropped drastically. It was 58 this morning when I left West Jefferson. It's now 32 degrees, and you can definitely tell the temperature change. Now, the roads are wet, but they're being driven on. They might get a little bit slippery. Black ice here or there. But I've been watching this winter storm, and at first it looked like it was not going to hit. But I guess there was a nice little gap in between where it was down in Missouri compared to what was just north of all the rain. So it looks like it might still come up this way around 3 o'clock this afternoon. And I'm honestly hoping that I can get out of here and get home before that happens. You know, my appointment's not till 11:30. It's 10 a.m. now. So I'm hoping for the best, expecting the worst. I am looking at this JB Hunt load. I actually put a bid in on it yesterday for $1,500 because of the weather. You know, depending on what the roads are like and what time I get out, because I can pick up between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. and they don't deliver until 10 p.m. tomorrow night in Indiana. So that would give me time to go pick up because of the window of opportunity for picking up, and it would also allow me to go home, park the truck, and sleep for the night. And by tomorrow afternoon the road should be nice and clear, and I should be able to get down to Portage, Indiana. I think that's where it was going. So I got a bid in for $1,500. They sent me an email earlier saying somebody outbid me. And then I think they withdrew their offer because no one's going to want to come out here in the snowstorm to pick up. So I'm going to leave my offer there at 15 because they just came back at 1,000 for the load. That's 500 less than I'm asking for. So I guess we'll see what happens. We're going to keep it there and find out what time I even get out of here at. The weather, depending on the weather, is what's going to make me depend on what my next move is. I might just get this load done, get home, and park the truck for the night, find me something tomorrow going into the weekend. But we gotta hustle this last week of February, because there's only, what is the day, the 17th? We got about 10 more days left of the month, and 4 of those days are Saturdays and Sundays. So we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Hope for the best, expect the worst, and do whatever we can. But I'm gonna hop back here in this bunk. I'm gonna pull out the laptop, and I'm gonna see why my C.H. Robinson card got, well, it didn't get declined. It just said it wasn't active. So I'm thinking maybe I didn't save it or something. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna go back here and do this and wait for Meyer to call me or text me or whatever, and hopefully we can get in, get out, maybe go pick up this other load and go home, and then head out to Indiana tomorrow. We'll see. But with that, y'all, we'll talk to you in a bit. Later. what's happening, y'all. So we're back. We completely finished our trip, and we got back just in time to hit the winter storm in our area. Once I came over the Waterford White Lake line, M59 was a complete sheet of ice, and you couldn't go over 25, 30 miles an hour. Well, at least you shouldn't have been. And I know there was a couple of times where I had to stop, and I felt this big old boy, I felt her slide a little bit, and that's sketchy enough in itself. So I kept a decent speed and tried to keep everyone away from me. There was a decent little accident. I wouldn't say a big old accident, but it definitely was from people driving too fast in this weather. It looked like a Silverado went head on with a little Ford Fusion. The Silverado ended up in somebody's front yard. I had to take an opportunity to snap my windshield wipers. They were built up with ice, and you could feel the ice forming on you could feel the ice on the road forming while you were driving. And once I hit Fowlerville, I started going about 55 on the highway. And you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks about me going slow out here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is my investment. Mine and my wife's investment. Matter of fact. You know, something happens to this truck, I can't just jump into another truck tomorrow. So I got to be safe out there, and if people want to go flying around me, well, so be it. You know, that's why I don't like driving in this weather to begin with. People drive way too fast. You know, on our way down to Hinckley, over on the 80-90, it looked like there was a remnants of a semi-truck accident, where it looked like one semi-truck was rear-ended another one. The semi-truck was completely gone. You could just see the wheels that were left there with the frame. And the trailer looked like afraid to come through the wall by the reefer. And the trailer was completely demolished because it looked like the truck that was behind him just rear-ended him. But these guys just drive way too fast out here. These other semi-truck drivers. I mean, I hate to talk bad about the brotherhood that we supposedly are supposed to have out here, but it's not a brotherhood. If it was a brotherhood out here like it used to be back in the day, I think there'd be more respect for other drivers. You wouldn't be tailgating them the way some of these other drivers do. Like that one that passed me over there on that little 2-lane road, that little country road in Ohio this morning. I mean, he was literally riding my ass. I mean, honestly, if he would have been any closer, he could have probably smelt what was in the back of the truck. You know, at that point, once the road cleared up in front of me in oncoming traffic, I slowed down and I flicked the lights and deuces, my brother, deuces. And I ain't trying to have you rear end me, you know. First of all, I overpaid for the trailer. The inflation on the trailer at the time was ridiculous. So if this gets totaled, I don't even think the insurance is going to cover it all the way. So I'm still going to be stuck with a payment on a trailer that I can't use, let alone trying to find another trailer. So I don't want anything to happen to any of our equipment. So, but yeah, check this out. This is what we come back to after a good little, I'll say it was a good trip, but it definitely was not the best idea of a trip. I mean, look at the headlights. They're completely frozen. I got a Dollar General cart just chilling right here. I gotta plug in this truck too. I mean, we are just completely caked in ice. We got nice build up on our landing gear. Well, we made it back in one piece. I'm surprised the doors don't have more of a coveration on it of snow. We're letting the truck warm up right now. It's good to be back. Let me get back and try to get this video edited, get some food. Only had a little breakfast sandwich while I was sitting there waiting to get unloaded at Meijer. And Meijer, actually, this one up in Lansing, definitely a lot better. than the one over in, I gotta knock my feet off before I get back in the truck. It was definitely a lot better over there at that, Meijer there in Lansing than the one over in Newport. And one in Newport, I was there all day long, all morning long, anyways, from 6 a.m. to about 11:30 or so. I was at this Meijer, I got there at 10. They called me about 12 and was like, "Where's your paperwork at?" I'm like, "I scanned it in on the kiosk." They're like, "Well, we need your physical paperwork." I'm like, "Okay, where was I supposed to leave it?" She's like, "What do you mean?" He's in the box by the door one. I'm like, "Ma'am, I haven't even got a dock yet." She's like, "Oh, you haven't?" It's like, "Well, that explains why I don't have your paperwork yet." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Go dock in 25. As soon as I docked, they were inside the trailer, and I was unloaded within an hour. So, but yeah, unfortunately, I didn't really book well on this trip. I'm not gonna lie. I know I said it earlier, but it, I could have made more money this week if I would have booked differently. You know, that having to sit there all day long on Wednesday, I could have been booking a load. In this economy right now, with the freight market, you should never have to sit there at all. You should always be running. So, but that's how we learn. You know, it's still a learning process. I know I've been at this for about 6 months now. And, yeah. So we're going to get this truck cleaned up, plug it back in, and, unfortunately, we still got to drive home ourselves. And, honestly, not looking forward to it, but at least I ain't going to be tugging around a 53-foot trailer. So, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all y'all out there for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hustle hard and stay humble. And as always, please, come on, just try to be courteous to your fellow driver out there. That's all I ask. Things would be so much better and the roads would be so much safer. So with that, y'all, we'll see y'all next time. Later.